hello and welcome back to the Angel Chat. Today we are going to be talking about shedding. What I mean by shedding is not like shedding dog fur or hair shedding. I'm talking about spiritual shedding. Now, when you start to go on your journey and you start to heal yourself and like reveal different parts of yourself that you need to work on, you get into that deep shadow work, you will start to heal and start to release things that no longer serve you. For instance, shedding could be shedding people, places, things, activities, music, different things that once served you when you were a unhealed version of yourself. Once you step into that healed version of yourself, or you're moving forward in that direction of healing and you're walking your divine path, those things will no longer serve you. You will no longer want to engage in those activities or have certain conversations. You start to set your boundaries of what I intake, what I listen to, who I hang out with, what conversations I take on, what energies I interact with. That spiritual shedding is very important. Sometimes you don't even realize that you're shedding certain things until the opportunity presents itself and you think back like, I don't want to do that anymore, or I don't think I need to go back to that place, or I don't need to go back to that time frame of when I was doing X, Y, and Z. A huge example of my spiritual shedding so that you can have a better understanding of what shedding is. So before I moved to Virginia, this is way back in, I would say like 2016 era. That is when I was pregnant. Okay, I went through a very, very, very rough and dark time around my pregnancy, and even after I had my son, it was a lot going on. And shorty was just indulging in lots of alcohol. Okay, I didn't know how to deal with myself. I didn't know how to heal myself. I didn't even know that I was hurting as bad as I actually was. My son had an open heart surgery at 4 months old, so yes, that was very traumatic for me and my family. Around that time of him being sick and in the hospital prior to his surgery, I would just be going out Friday, Saturday, go to church on Sunday, and repeat it every single weekend. Even during the week after work, sometimes I was just constantly drinking because I didn't know how to vocalize that I was in a dark headspace. I didn't know how to vocalize that I was hurting. I didn't know how to go to anyone and express what I was feeling. So instead of me trying to work through those things or identify my problems, I would drink, and I became low-key an alcoholic. People that were surrounding me weren't any help because they just enabled it, and they were drinkers too. So it wasn't like I was alone doing it. The people I was surrounding myself with at the time too were in very dark places as well. So we were all trauma bonding and just going out and drinking every weekend. Once I finally realized, like, okay, you're drinking a lot, and the amount that you're drinking, you're not even getting drunk anymore. Like it got really bad. It got really dark really quick. Once I moved to Virginia, I realized that I was going through a big transition there as well. And I was still drinking. I wasn't drinking as much, but I was still indulging in alcohol and I was drowning in it. Then once I moved to Maryland and I started this healing journey that I was on, I realized that drinking is no longer a part of what I want to do or who I want to be. Other outlets and other ways to heal myself. I found other people to talk to that could help me on my journey, that could help me see that you don't have to drink your sorrows away, because that is impossible. No matter how much you drink, no matter what type of alcohol you drink, that is not going to solve your issues. The same with smoking. Smoking is not going to, eliminate the root problem or the root issue of what's really going on internally. Mask of, okay, I'm depressed all day, I'm angry all day, I'm about to get cute, make myself feel good, look good, go out, drink, smoke, dance my pain away, and then go back home and do it all over again. That's just a mask. That is straight cap. I had to come to that conclusion. I did not want to be that person anymore. I didn't want to wake up hungover 24/7. I didn't want to keep indulging in things that was not doing anything to help my situation. It was just making things worse for me. I had gained a lot of weight from just drinking and going out and partying and not getting the proper sleep and not, drinking enough water. Like, I was huge, y'all. Once I started healing and I started to get on this path of Sade, like, listen, you need to figure something else out. Once I got into my mode of like meditating, getting out into nature, eating more fruits, dieting, all that stuff, changing my diet, taking meat out of my diet. Once I started doing those things, all of that weight, that depression weight, started shedding off of me, literally. A few times when people were asking me like, oh, like you're working out, I see you're slimming down, all of that, like you like your body looks great, whatever. Ain't nobody exercising. I literally did not go to the gym. I did not exercise. I wasn't on any diet routine. I didn't have a personal trainer. It was none of that. It was mainly me healing myself internally, and that it showed on my exterior. There's a lot of things that people can shed from. Eyelashes, weave, alcohol, pills. You can shed anything. You can literally shed anything when you start to work on those areas. When you start to work on what's really bothering you, your insecurities, when you start to really heal yourself, all of those things that you needed to cover up and mask your pain and mask your hurt, you're no longer going to need it. You're not going to have that desire to wear that mask anymore. You're not going to need it. Literally start shedding once you start healing, and then you step into your power. You step into your truth. You step into who you're really meant to be. You step into your beauty. You step into your confidence. You step into your strong will. It takes a lot to get to that point where you can externally glow, but it's the internal work that will get you there. A lot of people wonder why, like, they have that mindset of, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym this year. I'm going to lose 50 pounds. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, but they have no desire to go to the gym. And that's because it's something internally that you're not working on that's preventing you from getting out of bed and going to the gym to lose the weight. It's all a timeline. It's cause and effect. You have to start from the inside so that it shows up on your outside. Start to really feel free once you step into your power. You're not going to have that urgency of like, okay, I can't go outside unless my hair is done. Why? I can't go outside unless I have lashes on. I'm not going out unless, I have my makeup from Ulta. I can't go outside unless I have a pedicure. Girl, if you don't take your beautiful, natural, wonderful self outside and get that sun, hello? It's a lot that comes with the shedding process. It's not just going to happen overnight, and it's something that's not going to happen within days at a time of you being consistent. You have to be consistent on your healing. That's why I always tell people, don't stop because you start to see a change in yourself. Don't get to a point where you're happy with one certain area of yourself that you started to work on, you start to heal, and then you notice, okay, my mindset is changing a little bit. Let me stop working on myself so that I can continue on my journey. That's not how it works. You have to continuously work on yourself. You have to continuously give yourself that grace and that safe space to heal so that you're able to show it out on your exterior. People will literally see and feel your glow. They will feel your aura. They will see it on you like, wow, she's really glowing. It's something about her that's drawing me to her and want to know more about her. I'm telling y'all, it's the healing glow. Shed all of that dead weight off. Part of shedding also is like the music that you listen to. I think I'm gonna do a whole nother episode on that, because the music is going to get you conscious and pay attention to the stuff that you're shedding, because those things will come back to test you. They will definitely come back to test you to see if you have that will, if you have that discipline to keep those things off of you, especially when it comes to people, especially when it comes to relationships and old things, old flings that you used to do, people you used to do. I'm telling you, they will come back in multiple forms, in different ways, at different times. When you're feeling at your highest, there will be somebody or something that's going to come and show up to see if you're still on your path, to see if you're still disciplined enough to keep that dead weight off of you. So keep yourself protected, keep yourself aware, pay attention to your body, the signs, the symbols, pay attention to everything around you, because shedding comes with a lot of extraness. It comes with a lot of tests. It comes with a lot of trials and tribulations, but you have to be strong enough to know that I know where I was before and I know where I am now. So I'm no longer going to allow these things to take over, to take control over me, because I am who I am. I step into my power. Always remember that, y'all. Keep shedding off that weight.